Morning already? Yeah, I get it. Shut up already. Stupid alarm. I wish I could just smash it into a wall. But then again, this is super expensive, so I'll refrain from that. Ugh. Having a single day of class in the week is so bothersome. Why couldn't they just take the whole week off? It's Golden Week, damn it. Bed is so comfortable, too. Can I just sleep for 5 more minutes? Aniki! Aki knocks on my door, calling out to me. Aki? What are you doing knocking on my door so early? Shuichi asked me to make sure you show up for class today. If you don't get out of the room in 5 minutes, I'm walking in with a bucket. You don't have class today. Why are you even up at this time, you little brat? Maybe I could just... And don't even think of locking the door. I took a copy of the key last week just to make sure. Damn it. Sighing, I get up from my bed, grabbing my uniform that was lazily thrown over a chair yesterday, and walk to the bathroom. Blah blah blah, character select screen. Yeah. Shuichi! Jeez, I completely missed practice today. I never thought I'd fall asleep in the library of all places. Guess I really shouldn't have stayed up so late last night playing games. Huh? Shuichi? Are you alright? Ah, Yuichi. Wait, what are you doing here at this time? Shouldn't you be at practice? I could ask you the same thing, you know. I guess you're right on that front. But, seriously, what are you doing here at this time? I kind of felt like studying for a bit. You know, just to make sure my grades stay up. Oh, finally taking your studies seriously again. I have to say, I'm happy to see that. Oh boy. Yeah. Except I fell asleep while at the library and only woke up a few minutes ago. I don't know why I even bothered to expect differently from you. Don't say such cruel things so easily. Then don't give me reasons to say those things. It's not really my fault, though. I stayed up too late while playing a new game that was released last week, and I kind of dozed off because of how comfy the chairs were. How is this not your fault? That is the definition of your fault. God. All right, I got it. Can we talk about something else then? Like what? Like, what are you doing here? And why did you look so lost? Oh. You noticed that, huh? How long do you think I've known you? Come on, I'm not the one who's going to get criticized here. Spit it out. And why do you immediately assume it was something bad? I don't know. Wishful thinking, maybe? Why are you wishing for... You know what? I'm not even going to bother asking that question. Hey, good call there. I kind of skipped practice today to work on some stuff for the student council. Seriously? You've been doing that a lot for the past couple of weeks. Well, the school festival is only getting closer and closer. Right. I forgot you had to deal with stuff for the festival. What's the latest crisis? It wasn't really a crisis today. I was just looking over the budget to make sure that everything was as it should be. Is it bad to say that I was completely shocked that there aren't any problems with it? Do you really have that little faith in your colleagues? Laughing isn't gonna get you out of this, you know. Sorry. Jeez, this guy. You really have to learn to trust other people with these responsibilities. You're gonna burn yourself out before you're 30 if you keep this pace up. I haven't even turned 20 yet. Can we please not talk about me turning 30? I've never taken you for the type to worry about your age. I mean, there's still so much stuff that I have to do before I'm 30. Of course you do. I don't even know why I expected a different answer out of you. Huh? What's wrong with what I just said? For someone that's so quick to point out the flaws in other people, you sure are blind to the exact same ones in you, huh? Never mind. Let's just talk about something else. Actually, now that I think about it, are you even free right now? I'm not interrupting you with something, am I? Oh, no. Don't worry about that. We finished our meeting a few minutes ago. I've just been walking up and down the hallway while mulling over what we've discussed. Mulling? Never mind burning yourself out by 30. At this rate, you'll be 60 before you even turn 30. What? What did I do? Seriously. You're 18. Stop trying to sound so sophisticated all the time. Mulling. Who even uses that word in a casual setting? Weirdo. Never mind that. What are you gonna do now? Well, I'm not so sure. Technically, I'm free, but I feel like I should do something else. Possibly study for a bit or something. And there you go, overburdening yourself again. You already spent over 2 hours working on council stuff instead of on your practice. Give yourself a break already. You don't even need to study. You're already among the top in the school. Now, of course you'd say that. You have no idea how hard it is to keep up with you. What? I didn't quite hear what you said. Oh, nothing. It's nothing. Either way, why don't we spend some time together? We still have to begin organizing your father's welcome home party. Oh, wow. I'm surprised you even remember that. Why are you surprised? I did promise to help you with it. Do you really have that little faith in me? Sorry. But I guess you're right. We do still have to organize it. How about we go to my house and discuss it? Oh, sure. I was starting to think you didn't want me at your place anymore, since you wouldn't invite me over. Don't be stupid. As if there would ever come a day when I wouldn't want you around. That sounded a bit... I think that sounded a bit more romantic than you intended, big guy. Yeah, I didn't even notice it. Sudden awkward mood. Anyway, we should probably get going already. Yeah, for sure. The house Shuichi started living in after his parents divorced is a bit farther from mine than his first home, but it's still in walking distance from both my place and school. It doesn't take us much walking to get there. Wow, your place is bigger than I remembered. Oh, yeah, you haven't visited me in a while, huh? Almost a full year now. Damn, it's been that long already? I really have to start paying more attention to this kind of stuff, huh? Nah, don't worry about it so much. Things are fine as they are. If you say so, I guess I'll take your word for it. Either way, I'm gonna go to my room to get changed. Be right back. Sure. Time to sniff around a little bit. Takiko-san has been away for 2 months already. Time to see how much Shoichi has messed up the place in his absence. What are you doing? Ah, don't sneak up on me like that! Sneak up? You're at my house, you know. It's kind of a given that I'd be here. I was away for less than 5 minutes. Sorry, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I can see that. Find what you were looking for? What I was looking for? Whatever are you talking about? Oh, please. It's clear as day that you were snooping around. Looking for something in particular? Well... Fine, you got me. I was looking around to see how much of a mess you made while your dad was away. How much of a... Is your opinion of me really that low? But I have to say, you surprised me. I didn't expect the place to be this organized. Good job. No. Seriously, what the hell were you expecting from me? Sorry, I guess that was a rude thing to say. Seriously, you don't have to look at me with such disappointment in your eyes. I guess I'll let this one slide. For now, at least. Thank you. Even if I annoy him from time to time, Shuichi has always been a very reasonable person. That's one of his many good points. Alright then. How should we start organizing this thing? You be in charge of the guest list and the decorations. I'll take care of the food and I'll place in an order for a cake. That sounds great. Not to mention right up my alley. As long as you don't come anywhere near the food preparation, this party should be a success. Do you have any idea for how many people you'll be inviting? I need to know so I can plan a menu. I'm not sure. Hang on. I'm gonna need to get Dad's address book. 40 minutes later. Alright. I think I've come up with some cost estimates. Here's how much it'll cost to prepare the menu I have in mind. Gimme. Dealing with budgets is definitely for me. This should do, I guess. Is it too pricey? I can cut down on some stuff if it is. Or maybe I could pitch in and... Yuichi, calm down. You're already helping with so much stuff for free. I can't ask you to pitch in, too. I mean, sure. It's just a tad pricier than I was expecting, but all of this looks delicious. 5 types of sushi, karage, yakiniku, yakisoba, okonomiyaki. All of this sounds completely delicious. I want to eat all of it. Well, I can't promise it'll be anything special, but... As if. Your food is amazing. I know that for a fact. Thanks. It kind of feels good to hear. No problem. I'm just glad we'll get to have good food for the party. Shuichi starts scribbling something on a piece of paper. I curiously peer at it from behind him. A list of names? Is this a guest list? Yeah, I gave you a number of people I was going to invite, but I still need to write the list down for myself. I mean, while I'm pretty happy about the menu you prepared, we have to make sure they don't have any food allergies that would make them not be able to eat the food in there. You're right about that. It could end really badly if we don't. Ain't that right? If we don't prepare accordingly, things could go very wrong very fast. While I agree with you in this particular case, sometimes you border on obsession. Shuichi, I don't see Hitoka's name on the list. Yeah. Wait, you're not inviting her? How could you? She's your sister. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of monster. I don't think Dad would be all that comfortable with it is all. Wait, what? How could his dad not be comfortable having his daughter come over to welcome him back? Look, this is kind of a touchy subject. Can we just drop it? Do these choices matter for the good route? I don't remember. Hold on. Okay, no. I assumed not, but I just wanted to make sure before I went and chose the wrong thing too early. Whatever. Ask about it. No, sorry, I can't just let it pass that easily. Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that. It still was worth a shot. Seriously, Shuichi, she's your little sister. How could it be wrong to invite her over? It's complicated. Are you sure you're not doing this for your own reasons? What? How could you think that? What else am I supposed to think? As far as I know, you've had very little contact with her lately. I might not be great at keeping up with people either, but I've messaged her a few times at least. Wait, you've been talking to my sister? Are you really that surprised? I've known her for almost as long as I've known you. Of course she'd also be my friend. In between complaining about me not going to see her often, which I totally take responsibility for, she also said you haven't visited her and your mom for a few months already. She told me she's only seen you a couple of times since classes started. I let that go because I just assumed you were busy with schoolwork and your club. But now you're not even inviting her? Look, Yuichi, I can't organize my thoughts properly. I'm not surprised you take offense to this, though. What with how close you are to Aki, it probably sounds alien to you that I wouldn't see Hitoka all that often. But it's just awkward. Awkward? Ever since the divorce, things have been awkward between us. She might not look like it, but Hitoka still resents me for choosing to live with Dad. But I assure you, that's not why I didn't want to invite her. It's just that she really does love Dad, that much I'm sure of. I don't think he'd be in the right headspace to deal with her. She's his daughter. That's not an excuse. You're making things too difficult here. Can you just take my word that I know my family better than you? Just this once, please? Fine. Just this once. Thanks. I owe you one. I still can't accept it. Even though my intentions when asking about it weren't malicious, the mood has suddenly turned very heavy and awkward. How about I go get us some snacks and we can take a break from all the planning? Yeah, that sounds great. I'll be right back. Shuichi walks to the kitchen with hurried steps, his tail tucked away between his legs. It's funny. He's always been so mindful of other people, even when we were kids. He just put on a smile on his face and pretend there was nothing affecting him. But his tail had always been a dead giveaway to how he's really feeling. Right now, I guess he must be really conscious of his own reasoning after I asked him about Hitoka. I guess maybe I overstepped my boundaries a little bit. What should I do while I wait for him? I know he already caught me doing it once, and he didn't seem to mind. Maybe I could snoop around a little more. I can't help but want to look around. I have so few memories of this house. Let's see. What's this stuff on top of the coffee table? Huh? I hope some bean paste sweets with milk are good enough for you. It's all I have in the fridge at the moment. Not that you drink milk anyway. Uh-huh. Yuichi? Shuichi, is this? Huh? Shuichi follows my gaze, his eyes landing on the same object that I am so fixated on. Oh, that. This can't be what I think it is, can it? It's exactly what you think it is. Shuichi picks up a small acrylic box. The way he handles it is so gentle and full of affection. Inside the box is an origami swan. It's poorly made and barely resembles what it's supposed to be at all. But even despite that, there are no marks in the little thing. It's been kept safe and perfectly preserved inside this box. And this is one of the swans you made for me back when I was depressed about my parents getting divorced. It's been over 4 years. You kept it all this time? Why are you so surprised? This is something you made for me, as if I could ever throw something like that away. But didn't I make a ton of them? 65. I kept count. I still have all of them inside a box in my room. It's just that Dad only let me put one on display. No offense, but why did you choose the ugliest one? The ugliest one? I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember most of them looking way better than this. This one barely even resembles a swan. I think I see what you're trying to say. But, just for your information, this one is my favorite. Your favorite? Yeah, it's the very first one you made for me. It's the one that made me feel the happiest. Are you alright? Shit, I have to look away. My face is so red right now for some reason. Yeah, I'm fine. Why did my heart just skip a beat? Anyway, how about we get to that snack? Sure. Good thing Shuichi isn't the sharpest one around. We spend a long time just sitting around and having fun, talking about anything that comes to mind. Having time to spend together, just the two of us, is so rare nowadays. It's good to take the opportunity to just hang out together. I still can't believe you managed to get out of that one. Yeah, Shima-sensei was not happy with me over that. We're not talking about anything of any particular importance. And yet there's a certain lightness to the air right now. Talking to Shuichi like this feels so cozy. Oh, this reminds me. Shima-sensei was put in charge of supervising the senior year booths for the festival this year. Seriously? He's been our supervisor since we were freshmen. I guess they must think he deals with the students in our year the best. Can't really argue with him on that. This will be the first time since middle school that we're not doing the preparations for the festival together. Somehow it feels kind of lonely when I think about it. Yeah. I'm still not used to Shuichi being in a different class from me. We always used to study together. We even managed to always stay close to each other. Being in a different class from his is a complicated feeling. I guess we had to get used to it at some point, right? What do you mean? Well, you and I won't really see each other much after we graduate. I'll become a professional and I'll probably leave the country. You, on the other hand, are going to college. Not only will we be busy, but we'll live so far away from each other that we won't have much time to talk. Who knows? We might not see each other for many years. I guess you're right. I never gave it much thought. Yeah, you're right. We really have to start getting used to not being together all the time. Even though he has a smile on his face, his voice sounds so distant right now. Sorry, I said something weird out of nowhere and ruined the mood. Nah, you're fine. And you're right. We are eventually going to be separated just like you said. That's just how life goes. Most people don't keep in touch with their childhood friends once they begin adult lives. Who knows, 10 years from now we might be nothing more than distant memories to one another. What? That's not true. You said it yourself. We'll probably be living far away from each other, with jobs and worries of our own. We'll probably meet other people during that time, too. Eventually, we might just drift apart and stop talking to each other. It's not like it's a rare thing at all. But still, don't say such lonely things like it were nothing. No matter what happens, I think you and I will be friends forever, even if we're not close to each other. Friends forever? What are you, a schoolgirl? It'd be nice if it were true, though. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, by the way, I just remembered that I have something for you. Something for me? Shuichi gets up from his seat, walking to a nearby bookcase and opening a drawer on it. Here. He hands me a mega... Is this the first edition of The Devil Works as a Nun? Yep. I know you've been looking for it for a few years. I've been secretly searching for it too. Dad found it by accident at a Japanese bookstore in Taiwan and shipped it over to me. It arrived yesterday. Shuichi, this thing is over 30 years old. It's incredibly rare. It must have cost you a fortune. Nah, it's no biggie. I knew you've wanted it for the longest time, so I wanted to be the one to give it to you. Of course, tracking it down was harder than I thought. I finally understood why you couldn't find it. Still, this is such a big thing to give someone. Let me pay you back for it. Are you out of your mind? This was a present, as if I'd let you pay for it. But... Yuichi, let me do something nice for you every now and then. I like making you happy. Every now and then? It feels like you're always doing things for me. This book, the paper swans. Just today, you've already shown me how considerate and sweet you are. Every now and then. You're always so nice and kind to me. Have I ever really shown him the same amount of kindness? Hey, Yuichi, are you alright? This isn't the face I expected to see you making when I finally gave you this. Sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Don't get me wrong, it's such an amazing gift. I just don't know what to say right now. Shuichi, it's incredible how you can do so much for me and yet act like it's nothing. Huh? But it's really nothing for me. Like I said, I enjoy making you happy. You're my favorite person in the world, so why shouldn't I do nice things for you? Making you happy also makes me happy. Really, this guy is too much. Shuichi, you really are amazing. I'm so glad to have met you. What's this all of a sudden? That's such an embarrassing thing to say out of nowhere. Sorry. Shuichi, thank you. You're the best friend I could have ever asked for. I never stop to think of all the things you've done for me, and yet they've been popping up more and more as of late. It's not as if your attitude changed. I probably just began to be more aware of it. Why is my heart racing so much in my chest? Either way, we should probably start cutting this short. It's getting late already and I have a pile of work to do. What? But we're in the middle of Golden Week. Today was the only day of class. You should be free. You really think schoolwork is the only thing I have to do? Some people have entrance exams to worry about, you know. And I've been slacking off on my studies for them because of all the student council work. I have a lot of catching up to do. Oh. I never stopped to think about it. It's true. Shuichi intends to get into college. Maybe I can help you. I know I haven't been the most attentive student lately, but I'm a quick study. I'm sure I can catch on pretty quick. I have no doubt you could. You've always been able to show off when you put your mind to it. And that's exactly why I'll say no. If you manage to outdo me when you haven't studied seriously in 3 years, I'd just about die of embarrassment. Oh, sorry. It's fine. I'm still very thankful that you took the time to come over here today and help me. Really, thanks a lot, Yuichi. I owe you one. Don't be stupid. I'm the one who owes you a lot for all the things you've done for me over the years. Alright, I'll get out of your hair so you can concentrate. Thanks for having me over. Let me walk you to the door. On my way back home, I couldn't help but start thinking to myself. I really have to start doing better. Shuichi deserves someone who treats him better than I do. And yet, the thought of giving him away to someone else pains me much more than I thought it would. I have to get better. Pew, short one. I use Shuichi, it's 3, I think. I don't want to try to fit 2 in an episode and have the second one end up being like 40, 50 minutes. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!